Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. How's everybody doing tonight? It's Friday, and we got the green screen. Having fun with it. Let's see who we got in here. Pew, pew, pew. That was Casey's comment earlier. Hey, Daz, my Aussie Garden and Kitchen. Hello, Lisa Calovi. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Christina at Hilltop Gardens. Welcome in. Hello, Blue Collar. Good. Enjoy, Trinity. That's cool. Lisa Clovey said she's doing well, especially since it's a Friday. That's awesome. Yeah, so we got the green screen. I wanted to show you a couple things because I did some fun ones. I know Daz is in here. There's Daz. Daz approves. Hey, Lynette, Coffee Angel Crafts. Hello, Brampton Gardener. And let's see what else we got here. I put some other stuff up here. We got Cayce. There's Cayce. Hey, Gagne Farms. Hello, Mr. Blue Collar. What up? Hey, Mike at Vision Acres. Hey, Jim at Adventures on the Homestead. Let's see. What else we got? Other pictures here we can play with. There's Maggie and Winston. Let's see if I can see them. This is fun. I'm loving it too, Jim. Let me see what else we got. I only put a few pics up here. There's Ryan when he got his Premier One fencing. He had a big smile on his face. And then, of course, we got the logo. But yeah, the green screen is really cool. You can see there's the end of it right there. We bought a retractable one. I should say Ryan did. Ryan bought it for me for my birthday, which is Sunday. So happy birthday to me, and thank you, Ryan. Thanks, Annette, at the Cow Emporium. Hey, Modest Moongazer. Oh, Mr. Blue Collar said they got their green screen today. That's awesome. I love that this one's retractable, and it retracts right back into its case. So when I'm done, I can actually move it out of the way because it's right in the middle of an entry room. So when I'm done, it'll go away, which is pretty cool, which is awesome. Thanks for all the birthday wishes. Yeah, it is a great birthday present. Ryan was like, what do you want? I said, I want a green screen. So he bought me a bunch of other stuff too, but thank you, Seed Faith. Yes, Lisa Calovi, happy birthday to me. 21 again. Or should we up that to 22? Nah, I don't want to be 22 again. I really don't. I'll be honest. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Yep, Sunday is my birthday. So yeah, so I think without further ado, are you guys all excited to meet Mr. Cayce or see him again? I want to hear you guys are all excited. Thank you for the birthday wishes, you guys. Yes, Brampton Gardener. I need some green clothes. You can tell my logo it just doesn't show. It's coming out here. Gagne Farm said never heard of him. Pew pew pew. Oh God, Cayce, I can't stop doing that. Okay, everybody's ready then. Thank you, Gwen. Bro Cowgirl. And hey, LG, thanks for stopping in before bed. Appreciate it. Thanks for the birthday wishes. All right, well, we're going to bring him out. Here he comes. You ready? Oh, bam.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
Hi, Lisa.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. I'm like loving the video or the pictures on your green screen. The one of Ryan with his Premier fencing had me dying over here.
Yeah, I'll have to tell you on the side about that story. Yes, Ryan should be at least the platinum mustache member.
Yes, I definitely need to create his own mustache like level of platinumness.
Yeah. And Rochelle at Brampton Gardner said, even Diesel's ready. Yeah. He lived over here on this side. He literally, there's, no, I'm just telling you on my side,
Oh.
there's a step up into my kitchen on this side and a step up into my living room on this side. I'm sitting in between with the desk. And Diesel loves to sit like on that step and look at me and go, oof, oof.
Diesel actually wants to be on a live. I can tell. He texted me and told me. Yeah.
I know. I was running a playlist earlier and a friend of mine says, well, I think it stopped because I was out for like 4 or 5 hours. She goes, I think it stopped because I'm not getting any more views. And I said, well, I still need to teach Diesel about, do you still want to watch? Click here. She's like, let me know when you get that all set. Hey there, Country Mama Musings. Alicia's here. Hello. I think I got everybody. Yeah, see?
I was about to say, you see, right? Hey, knock it off.
Hey, Brenda Baker, welcome in. So yeah, let's get started on the interview and then we'll, you realize what that's going to trigger here.
Hey, enough. I am trying to be on the live. Have some respect.
Busy here. Hey, Uncle Al. No worries, Daz. Take your time.
Oh, he's washing.
Well, he's got a lot of people there.
Oh.
There's a lot of wash going on there.
A lot of wash.
So Diesel needs to learn YouTube etiquette. Mike, if you can teach him that, good luck. He's a bully. Not happening. Mama is here, but Papa is totally engrossed in TV, so my volume is down. You got it. Thanks, Brenda Baker. Yes, you guys hit the likes. Hit the thumbs up. I should get like a big thumbs up on my green screen.
You should. I'll send you one of those pics. I have a PNG of it.
Oh, cool.
I'll have the Lisa fairy with the
my God.
That's what I need in a picture.
You should send that to me. I'm going to take a picture of Diesel and show you what he's doing.
Y'all, if you want to see the Lisa fairy with a thumbs up, definitely give this video a thumbs up.
I don't know if you can see it with the green screen. Oh.
He's peeking around the corner.
Yeah, he dropped a toy there for me. He's crazy. Yeah, that Lisa.
Hello.
Yeah. Hey, go see your daddy. Oh, he just got called. All right. So, where were you born?
I was born here in Tucker, Georgia.
Nice.
Born and raised.
Nice. So you've been a Georgia boy your whole life.
Whole life. I mean, I've moved different places during my life, but I always seem to come back to Georgia for some reason.
Cool. And so it's mom, you, and your brother, and his girlfriend.
Tara, yes.
Mm-hmm. Tara, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And so, hey, Uncle Al. And so you had a reality-based show.
We did.
And the name of it again was?
Being Cayce.
And you had that on YouTube, right?
We did for 3 seasons, and it's coming back next year for a 4th season.
How cool. Will that be on your YouTube channel here, or will it be a different one?
You know, we had started it on this one. That's how this one started. And then we switched over to Ormsby Farm because we were moving Being Cayce to Amazon Prime.
Right.
And we have had some issues with that. So we're moving it back over to the YouTube channel next year. So it will be on this one. I won't have a new one.
Okay.
Because I can barely keep up with this YouTube channel. That's all I need is 2 of them.
Yeah, I know. I hear you. I was watching some YouTubers today who have multiple channels, and they were talking about how like, one day they do this and then one day they act like this channel and they try to spread the comments. And I'm like, that's a lot of work.
Would never, can never.
Yeah, no, I think I'll rather just focus on the one.
Right.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, Country Mama said, hooray, I found headphones. Now I'm a part of the party.
Alicia, party it
Alicia!
up.
And Modest Moongazer said hello to you.
Hi, doll.
And Brampton Gardner said too much work to build a new one.
Right.
Yeah, you need staff for that. No kidding.
Even then.
Oh. It's green. You can't see it, but Cecil, go see Daddy.
I say now you see Lisa, now you don't. Now you see Lisa, now you don't.
Yeah.
Right.
So I wish lives had closed captions. Some of them do. It's hard.
I know, because you have to like do technical stuff and
You have to type it in.
right. I barely like did it well when I was speaking it. Then I have to actually type it in too.
Yeah, I know it. Hey, Michael at the Green Acre, welcome in. However, I think I do have it in other languages. I try to set mine up. I don't know if it's coming through, but I have a lot of people in other, watching it.
Yeah, I was about to say I think I added like French and Spanish to ours.
Okay.
The funny
Cool.
thing though was, Lisa, we were when we had our reality show, we had to translate it to German and can't even remember what they speak in Israel. Israeli?
Hebrew?
Maybe, I don't know. I can't remember, but that was
That's a hard one.
our biggest fan base was watching it in two of the most homophobic areas in the world. So, but I mean, we were getting like tens of thousands of views from those two places. I was like, suspicious. But yeah, translated it then.
That's awesome. So tell me about the switch from, because I know that your channel had some videos where mom sprung it on you that you were buying a farm. So tell us about the switch from being Cayce to, whoa, now we're going to homestead. What happened there?
Well, spoiler alert for that. With our reality show, a lot was planned out by our producers that we had. So even though a lot of the conversation was real, a lot of the storyline was kind of planned in advance. And then given to us. And then when we're shooting, they're like, okay, talk about this. So really, it was my idea to homestead. They just wanted it from mom's storyline. She had always wanted to buy land and move the family out gradually to the homestead, but they kind of turned around the storyline for her storyline on the show. So it was me that at first wanted to do it. But it was a big transition in between. We had just finished shooting season 3, and it was during the lockdown, during Cinnamon Vanilla, and we decided we wanted to solely have videos like how-to gardening, that kind of stuff on our channel, which we had never really done before. None of us had ever really done it. I had watched enough YouTube videos that I thought I was a professional, but we kind of struggled through it and then decided that we wanted to take the Being Cayce's stuff elsewhere and solely focus on the Ormsby Farm, and that's where we are now.
Nice. Well, I think that's a really cool transition. And you've kind of alluded to, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but you've kind of alluded to the possibility of new property.
Yes. We were actually there today. If you follow us on Instagram, we were actually there today. We're like, I have so many like ideas in my head for the homestead that I have to be like, Cayce, settle down and measure. And sometimes I listen to myself, sometimes I don't. But I actually felt like a gardener today we picked 76 pounds of pears. So I felt very like, oh, Well, I'm a farmer now because I picked bushels of pears. Yeah, pears everywhere.
What are you going to do with them?
We had talked on the way because it's a 2-hour drive from where the new homestead is to where we live now. We went through everything from pear pie filling. We do that with apples, like all the apple stuff. And then the woman that owns the homestead now is like, "Have you ever tried pear butter?" And we were like,
Oh, wow.
"No, but I'm gonna try it." So, I mean, and I'm probably gonna give some to neighbors and friends that are in the local area because who can eat 76 pounds of pears?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Rochelle said poach them in wine, and Vision Acres, which is Mike, said make pear liquor.
Okay, Mike, I'm sending some to you to make me some pear liquor. And Brampton Gardner, poach them in wine. I need to go cut one up now and like let it poach, not okay. I can't read. I thought like soak, but that would have been good too.
No, like poach in wine, like cook it in wine.
Oh, yeah, that does sound good. I
Are
thought
we
just
gonna
drop it in my wine.
are we gonna do that live tonight?
Maybe. I may
Okay.
drop some in my wine. They're probably
Okay.
frozen now because it's really cold in Georgia. I know I really can't talk because Lisa, you're in the cold, cold. But here
I
in
was gonna say,
Georgia,
how cold is it in Georgia?
I think it's 41. So,
It's 41 here.
like, literally 41 to us, like, Destiny's over here, and she's like, we think it's like ice storm weather.
Oh my word. Do you have a parka? Long johns?
Okay, so I wanted to get some long johns. Like, to get long johns in Georgia is, like, stupid because it never really gets that cold, and if it gets cold, it gets cold for, like, 3 days.
Yep.
So, I decided to go to Goodwill, which is, like, a thrift store. I don't know if they're all over, but in Georgia okay, so it is. Okay, good. So, I went and I was like, "Okay, I'm looking for long sleeve, long johns shirts, not the pants because I can't do the pants." And all of them were, like, small and medium. Like, why are skinny people getting rid of this stuff? Like, this is when you need it most. Where are the fat people sizes? I couldn't find any my sizes. I was so mad. But, yeah, but I found some. I found some long sleeve shirts, but no, I don't have to answer your question, no, I don't have, um, long johns because they're
Okay.
skinny people sizes.
Okay, we'll keep looking.
Right.
Never mind. Rochelle said they gained weight and had to get rid of it, which is
Oh,
probably accurate.
that is probably true, actually.
So, do you have any animals now? I don't believe you do.
Not farm animals. I have a dog, my mom has 2 dogs, and Chris and Tara have a dog. So we have 4 dogs.
Okay.
But we have already started planning on where we're getting animals for next year for on the property.
So, if you could have a favorite animal, farm animal that you could have, sky was the limit, what would you have?
For me, I wanna say milk cow, but mom was talking today about goats. She wants a goat so bad, and I've been talking with Blue Collar about getting, some goats from them next year. So,
Cool.
I was like, I guess I gotta say goats because what mama wants, mama gets." So,
Well,
it will
hey, why not?
it'll
But you got
probably
enough
be goats before a cow.
you have enough room for everything.
Oh, we actually walked the other 7 because we only walked 2 of the acres. We walked the 7 today, and I was like, 9 acres is big. I guess I didn't really know how big it was until you walk it and are sweating out.
Yeah, absolutely. Any pugs?
No, we don't have any pugs. We have all big dogs that think they're lap dogs.
Hey, Nana's Crazy Life, which is Donna. Hello, kiddo. Hello, Rancho Magnolia, which is Betty. Hello, hello. Growing with Hudson is here. I said hello in the chat, but I wanted to make sure that I said hello to you. The same thing with Freddie at Farm and HVAC. Welcome in, you guys.
Oh, Blue Collar said March 29th. That's when I was talking with him about getting goats.
Cool. Hey, Nisi. Welcome, welcome.
Oh my gosh, Alicia, if you think of any more merchandise for me, I'm going to have to start paying you.
Thanks, Uncle Al. You are on it. Please hit the like button. Oop, I hit the, wait a minute, I hit the wrong one. Nisi said, hey.
Hey, hey.
And Growing with Hudson said, hey, Lisa, after the last live, I went and got my P.O. box. Thanks for you. Good girl.
No, Lisa, amen, because I did the same thing. You know, when we all joined this farm sticker swap, I never really thought, Cayce, maybe you shouldn't be giving your home address out. You should be giving a P.O. box. So since we're moving to the new homestead, we're starting fresh. So nobody will have that address. They'll have the P.O. box.
Smart. Very smart. Yeah. Hey, Betty at Rancho Magnolia. I have a book, but I just keep saying it over and over so that I remember it. I'll be honest with you. And ask Broke Cowgirl, because I screwed up her name and kept calling her Darlene, but she's actually Gwen. So I had to keep saying it so I remembered it. But so
well, I gave Ryan a new name for a while.
You called him Steven, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was getting all the husbands mixed up for a while.
Growing with Hudson Nightbot is just a way to like help moderate, but also block some people, and also like put in some links. You know, like I'm able to have my merch links in there and stuff if folks are interested. In fact, I wanted to go put that up. I wanted to see something tonight. All right.
Yeah, so Nightbot is not being a butt. It's actually very useful.
Yeah, well, thankfully, Nightbot has not been mean to the homesteading pastor tonight like he was last.
Right.
So I want to share a quick tip with you guys, because that just made me think of something. So Cayce, if you don't mind, I just want to share this.
Yeah, go ahead. I love your tips.
Joe over at Garden State Gardener posted something the other day, and I see it all the time on YouTube, and I just usually don't use all the emojis because I just get tired of looking at them. To each his own. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. So he posted, if you use more than 3 emojis in a row, it hurts your channel, and it hurts other channels. Meaning that they seem to pick you up as like a bot, I believe is what he said. So just a heads up to you guys. Like, it doesn't bother me. Oh, Growing with Hudson, just ignore Nightbot. I'm still trying to figure it out, so please don't be offended, girl. But yeah, so I thought that was interesting information.
It is. And isn't it a lot of caps too? You can't do a lot of caps and a lot of emojis.
Yep, a lot of emojis, a lot of caps, and that kind of stuff. And Brenda was even saying, just don't use more than 2 emojis, LOL. Right. Yeah, like I'll just type out LOL instead. But I don't know if you guys seen some of the comments that you get on some of your videos, and they're like flooded with emojis. You know, and usually it's because there's a language barrier. And so a lot of folks will use the emojis as sort of like a universal way of, you know, connecting. Mm-hmm. And so I've just noticed that. And when I saw that the other day, I was like, wow, that's really interesting. Rochelle said she got in trouble for dragging out the word bye earlier. Yeah, sorry. I'm still trying to figure out Nightbot. Don't get offended, please. Hey, Melody, Big Leg, let's dig it. Welcome in. She hit 1K. Whoop, whoop.
Congratulations.
Isn't that cool?
That's such a huge milestone. Like,
it is.
1,000 is like the lottery, because that's when like stuff happens.
Yep. And Melody just deserves it. She's been busting her butt out there. Hello, Jesus loving homesteader. Hey, you guys, hit the like button. Uncle Al has been on it. That's what I love about Uncle Al.
Yes, Uncle Al, tell him.
So I don't know if you want to share this, and please decline, because I know that, you got your own plan and we all like to reveal our stuff our own way. Do you feel like sharing anything about, I know you talked about goats, but like, do you plan to get other animals, or is that something you prefer to keep quiet until you get to that point? And I respect that.
No, I'm pretty open about sharing because I love advice and help that I can get from any homesteader. Again, our family comes from a non-homesteading background. I
Yeah.
was an actor by trade. My mom was a school teacher, so none of us really knew about this stuff. So I share it so I can get advice back on what to do. And we're definitely starting with chickens, turkeys. Oh, we talked about it today. Chickens, turkeys, ducks first. And we are pre-ordering those.
Nice.
So those will be a starter, and then we'll probably go into goats. And then I have no patience, so I'll probably go straight into a milk cow too. But that's just because I like to overwhelm myself with work.
Me too.
And probably, I love pigs. We love pigs. So we may do some pigs too. But there's like a center divide of like me and my brother who want animals on the homestead that are meat animals, and Tara and mom that are like, no, they're just there to look cute.
Wow.
So that is the battle between having pigs because that would be the main reason. Yes, they're cute, but
Right.
I mean, I'm not a petting zoo. I'm a homestead, so
Yeah, Ryan has a saying, gosh, I'm trying to think of how he puts it. And basically everything needs to serve a purpose.
right. Hmm.
Um, so basically if we're not eating it, we're breeding it.
And it's the
That
same
kind of
thing
thing.
with the gardens. I mean, when we were walking today on the homestead, I mean, even flower beds to um, the any beds that she has, whether we put flowers or herbs or whatever, there has to serve a purpose or make money to come back to the homestead,
Yep.
or or else there's no point in me putting out the money and the time and the effort to grow. Like, yes, it's really cute to have like pretty flowers to look at. We all like that, huh? But let's do pretty flowers to look at that can be sold as cut flowers to
Absolutely.
bring back in income. So that's my thought on it.
I couldn't agree more.
Mhm.
I just want to go to the chat for a minute. I see that Kathleen from My Alabama Farm Life is here.
Hey, hey.
Um, Annette from the Cow Emporium says getting animals is a slippery slope. You can't have just one or two. Gail Southern Living, hello, hello.
Hi.
Hi, Hugo Homestead. She said don't get rabbits then.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking about that, but I've never had rabbit, so I don't know what it tastes like. So somebody DM me to tell me what it tastes like.
I don't know. Ryan's had it. He liked it. And Eric had me talked into it. And I was going to build this whole, I don't want to do the cage thing. I want to do a colony.
Right.
Josh the gardener, I think it was Josh the gardener on YouTube, had a colony. And I just loved his setup. I don't like the cages. It's not wrong. Don't get me
Right.
wrong at all. I think it's laid back and it makes more sense rather than having to do water bottles and you know what I mean? It just makes sense to have.
I think Maddie from the Itty Bitty Homestead Committee does colonies too.
I think she talked about building one on her latest video.
Yeah, I remember hearing her either say something about it to just ring a bell. And
Yep.
yes, I saw that insurance we will be getting. I've been looking into insurance on the website that I put out in my Homesteading 101 video.
Yep.
Is that Mike or Chelsea on?
I believe Vision Acres is just Mike. Usually Chelsea is Mrs. Vision Acres. Hey Outdoors with Big Mac. Anita, Flower Folk Farm. Are you connected to her?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
With who?
Flower Folk Farm.
I don't know, but hey girl, hey.
You need to connect with her. Hey girl, hey.
I'm going to, let's see, hold on.
Flower Folk Farm. I mean, you need to connect with everybody here, but I'm just making sure you connect with.
Subscribed.
There we go.
Yes, Growing with Hudson. I've heard that, which has been my tear between should I get them, should I not? Because all of my fave channels swear by rabbit manure for fertilizing gardens. So
Exactly. Exactly. Hey, off the wall prepper, welcome in. Thanks for being here. So, Mr. Cayce, tell us about your business that you have online.
we make homemade, all natural, and all organic bath products. So candles, soaps, bath bombs. We do a that right there. See, I always like maybe the black. Oh, yeah, I don't have a green screen. What am I doing? I'm like trying to hide it from the green screen. I don't have one. All organic candles and stuff. I got into that during cinnamon vanilla because when we're stuck at home, rabbit. Oh, there's Chelsea. Hey, Chelsea. Hey, girl. Hey. When you're stuck at home, I'm like, okay, I got to do something to like bide my time. I learned how to sew during cinnamon vanilla, and I learned how to make soap and candles. So I felt very Martha Stewarty.
Wow.
And I just was like, well, let me try to sell them at a farmer's market. And so we did, and we're finishing up our first year in December, and love it. And I'm so excited that you have started it too, Lisa. Oh my God, you're gonna love soap making. Soap making is my zen. It really is. It's so zen and fun. And then when you use it, you actually use your own soap. You feel so rewarded. And I think it cleans you better too. I think I read that somewhere.
I absolutely have had a fetish with homemade soap for years. You can ask Ryan. I've always bought at the farmer's market, bought bars of it. And I said that was like my one little, not my splurge, not a guilty pleasure, but my splurge, because I just like that kind of soap. And I'm not going to say what I bought. You know what I bought, but Ryan now knows.
Oh. Ryan now knows.
I told him. So I'll be excited to show that.
It's good stuff though. When you share it, it will make sense to everybody because it's just something that you just kind of need to do it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I got the bigger, I got the 8-ounce ones of the metal cans. But I was thinking about mason jars, and it was really funny. Someone commented on my video and says, well, you could do those mason jars and it might be cheaper.
It really we do the 8-ounce also, but we only do it 6-ounce size. And these are actually the cheapest compared to the little ones. The little tins are so expensive in the scheme of when you sit down. I had to sit down and make a spreadsheet of how much we spent on each tin, sticker, wick to make a cost to then double it. The small ones are the most expensive to make, and you would think it'd be our jar candles,
right?
But the jars are even cheaper than the tins.
Yeah.
So we may be switching to all jars next 2022 season, but mason jars would be cute.
I'm sorry.
It'd be very farmy to do the mason jars.
Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. If I can get a hold of them, like the real small ones, I think I'm going to try that because I think it'll be a lot cheaper than the metal cans. So that way I can offer both.
Right.
And then the soap, I think everything came in finally. So I'm just waiting for the other machine for the candles. I'll say that much. I've got something different that Cayce helped me out with.
Yes,
because
I swear by.
You saw the one that I did the review on, and it was a great machine. I thought it was awesome, but it just
it'd be good for like gifts and stuff if you want to like give holiday gifts, and because it made a beautiful candle, beautiful.
Yeah, and actually, Country Mama Musing said with the crackling popsicle stick wicks. Actually, Inca at Finding Happiness and All You Do was the one who talked to me about that, and then I was talking to Cayce about it.
Yeah, we are going to straight wooden wicks next year because the wicks we use now, No, they're great. Buy
Yep.
our products. But I would prefer wooden ones.
Yeah. I may switch over. I just bought, what I did was I bought a kit that I bought came with all the short wicks that I
Mhm,
needed.
mhm.
And then I bought one where I could measure and make my own.
Right.
So once I run out of those, then I'll worry about doing stuff like that. I don't know. For a minute there, I looked at Gagne Farms and I wasn't quite sure what to say. So, hi, Abundant Acres.
I'm confused.
I think I am too.
Oh, I get it. We were talking about rabbit manure.
Hmm.
I think it was a joke. Is it Eric or Candace? I think it's Eric that's typing tonight.
Oh, it's Eric.
You know, Eric has those like one line humor ones that you have to like stop and think for a second. And then you
Yep.
come back and you're like, that actually was really funny, Eric.
Yep. Would you like to answer this question for Q at Growing with Hudson, another amazing channel? Hey, Tina Ladybug.
Yeah, I love her. How do channels come up with somebody's coming in my door? Sorry. As my dog is trying to go up there. How do we do our logos? I do mine through Photoshop. What about you, Lisa?
I had a friend make mine for me. I
So
sent him the picture and told him what I wanted.
it's really
And
cute, by the way.
thank you. I wanted
Yours.
we wanted Yogi in the name and we wanted Yogi um in the logo. And so that was kind of hard. Thank you, Erin at Bramble Hill. Take your time, spend time with your family.
Yes,
Um,
it's important.
yes. And so Free Hanley said she made hers on with a logo maker app. I tried to make mine on a logo maker app, but the problem was
Yeah,
that
mine didn't work.
I couldn't do it with the picture I had of my dog, and that was what I really wanted. So I had a friend do it. Hilltop Gardens says she makes them for people Q. So check out Christina at Hilltop Gardens.
Christina's the bomb. And also, growing Hudson, you also want to look at Fiverr, Fiverr. We got a lot of our logos for our reality show made through there, and it's like $5.
Oh
Uh,
wow.
so I would say that too.
Yeah. And like this here, like this, I want to move because most of you see it on my videos, but this was all made with like, royalty free and no copyright.
Hmm.
So I put that on the end of my videos, and that just puts all the platforms we're on. And Ryan simply cut into a tree when we cut it down. But it's not our logo. I mean, but we like to just put that there. Oops, my green screen.
I love the tree stuff. I love that. I love y'all's when y'all do that, and I love Bland's. They have a really nice one with that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't have any tree to do that. I need my brother to just like make one for me.
No kidding. Let me see. Melody says, I so need a new one. If you could help. Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about. So getting back to you, Mr. Cayce. So when do you think you will be transitioning to the new place, or is that something you're not ready to talk about?
My goal. Actually, I'm gonna let that one stew with folks until I post it.
Yep, that sounds perfectly fine. Bye, Brenda.
Just
Have a good evening.
as most people know, with closings change so much, and it's already given me gray hair. So we just gonna when we sign, everyone
Yeah,
will know on social media.
I totally get that. Yeah, we had that same, so I totally get it.
It seems like with rural areas, like nobody ever wants to go out and do the inspection and all that kind of stuff. I
And
mean,
I'm sure it's harder now with cinnamon vanilla.
right, cinnamon vanilla, she has ruined a lot of stuff.
What's your who's that in the background? Is that Destiny?
Hmm.
Does she have a jacket on?
She has a sweater. She gets very cold here in the 41-degree weather.
So heads up.
She actually, if you see the being Cayce stuff, she used to always do her photo shoots because we would do our photo shoot in front of green screens, and she was the only one of the dog that was in the opening in the photos. She would get in her tutus and do her photo shoot. So I'm trying to get her in commercials because she loves the camera. Like seriously, she like hams it up for the camera. I am too much.
So just a heads up that we plan to breed our coonies next year. We're hoping that they will be mature enough because they take longer to mature. So if you need some cooney pigs.
I know. See, I've always wanted to like take an RV and like go and visit all my different YouTube peeps for videos. And because I want to go to the cold. I want to go to
Yep.
the real cold, not the Georgia cold. I want to go to like South Dakota cold.
Night Nancy.
I have knitted her a sweater. It's um in her thing. Yes, Christina. Well, if you go up, can you pick me up one? Thanks.
I crocheted a sweater and a scarf for not Diesel, for Yogi, and then I passed it on to a friend of mine and they loved it.
See, we just started here at Ormsby Farm doing the crocheting. I posted a little bit on my Instagram, but we are
Yes, Mike.
selling some for the Etsy store.
Oh, nice.
Girl, this ain't yours. Go now.
Oh,
Everything's hers.
Tina Ladybug wants to make a peach cobbler with cream cheese. That sounds so good.
Oh, that does sound good. Christina, come on, girl.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine the three of us together?
No, literally, yeah. Literally, yeah.
Something tells me I'm going to get a phone call as you're driving through the States.
Right.
So
there's some fat man hanging out of a car on the way to South Dakota.
Hold the piglet going. So Mike at Vision Acres said, "Don't forget us. They want a pig too." So we're gonna hope for a big litter. Everybody's gonna come on over.
Who's going to be the papa?
What's that?
Who's going to be the papa? Is it Sherman?
Sherman would be the papa because he's the oldest. Grant is not old enough because they take longer time to mature because they're a heritage breed.
Mm-hmm.
So we're thinking Sherman and his wife, Eleanor, because General Sherman's wife's name was Eleanor.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was a wife or a baby mama, so I didn't want to say. Yeah,
it's a little of both because when they're both mature, then he may be having a couple baby mamas.
It's okay.
And by the way, when we started this whole thing, I was only supposed to have one pet pig. One.
That's how it's going to be with me, Lisa. That's why I can't get just one.
But they serve a purpose. They're breeders.
Amen. And that's the only reason. The only reason that I'm
Bye, Donna.
allowing mom to get goats, or not allowing her because she'll be buying it. Allowing her to park the goats is because goat milk for soaps, bath butters, goat cheese.
Yeah.
People love goat cheese. Oh, yes. She thinks she's a Yorkie sometimes. She thinks she's a little tiny Yorkie lap dog.
Bye, Donna. Have a good night. Yeah, I want to get a Nubian goat if I get a milker. I've been talking about it, but I don't know. Every time I talk about goats, I'm like, I don't want to chase them if they break out.
Right.
Not feeling it.
My workout, but I'm really excited to like talk more with Blue Collar Homestead about the goats. Really excited.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome.
Yes, I see everybody wants Yogi Hollow goats or Yogi Hollow pigs. Yogi Hollow. See, we were talking about goats and I got lost. Yogi Hollow pigs. Alicia, don't say put it on a t-shirt.
If
I'm waiting
anyone's
for
got
that
a
comment.
Nubian, I'll take it, just saying. So what are, a few things that people might not know about you that would blow our minds to hear about?
Hmm. Um, I am really weird about coffee creamer. Like, like really weird. Like it's by season, and like I don't even put even let's say I have hazelnut creamer, which is for the summer. Right when fall hits, day one of fall, even if I have a full hazelnut creamer, she's got to go. It's time for pumpkin spice.
Wow.
So, and literally, it's pumpkin spice until the day of Thanksgiving. And then the day after Thanksgiving is peppermint mocha.
Wow. You're pretty regimented.
I am, and I got Tara onto it too. So we're both the weirdos with our coffee creamer. Like,
Wow.
like we will throw away a full one. It's not its time anymore.
Wow. That's really over the top.
I haven't learned how to can creamer yet. I don't even think you can creamer. I think you just freeze it to save it. I tried to, but it's just wrong. You can't have pumpkin spice after Thanksgiving.
Okay. What about eggnog?
Do me. Oh, love eggnog. I have an eggnog recipe that I'm addicted to, and sometimes I put it in coffee, but mainly I just like to put stuff in the eggnog and drink it by itself.
Gotcha. Hey, Tracy at Mejia's Rescue Ranch. Welcome in. I've heard the same melody, but I think once you get the hang of it, like, what they need, their worming schedule, all that stuff, I think it's pretty easy. You okay?
I was gonna sneeze.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to sneeze on camera and just look really attractive. Oh my gosh, I heard that. I so heard that. I've always wanted to try it. I actually love a good yakarita. If you haven't had a yakarita, you should try a yakarita.
Do tell.
Hashtag,
What is it?
it's cognac instead of tequila.
Oh, okay.
I used to bartend for Longhorns for 15 years. So
Yep.
that's where I learned all these different drinks. And one store that I was at in Tucker, um, their biggest drink seller were yakaritas, and I had to learn
Wow.
that term. And it is like Hennessy instead of tequila, and it is so good, so good.
That's cool.
So yes, growing with Hudson, I do need to try that in eggnog.
Hey, Hickory Croft and LP, welcome in.
Hey,
What?
hey, hey,
Hey, hey, hey. Pew, pew,
hey, pew, pew,
pew.
pew. Hey, girl,
Um,
hey.
a yakarita sounds like a bad night for margaritas. Yes, it does.
It does, and it's a bad night for you as well. It is. I see. I would say me too, but then I'd be lying. But I do. I love me some eggnog. I love me some eggnog.
So, what's your guilty pleasure?
My guilty pleasure.
Creamer.
No, Alicia asked me this Monday. Which side note, you know what was funny? I got to follow Michael and Sarah at the Green Acre on both Alicia and your channel.
Yep.
I told Alicia, I said, "How does anyone beat that shower story? How do I come after that?" Um, guilty pleasure. Um, Reese's peanut butter cups or Chick-fil-A waffle fries.
What about Chick-fil-A sandwiches?
Oh, I love Chick-fil-A sandwiches. I actually have broken the code on how to make a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Yep.
So, and that is hashtag pickle juice.
Yep.
And so I don't really go there. Now, see, I haven't figured out how to do waffle fries for my taters yet. So maybe there's like a cookie cutter, like, to
There
like
is.
Is there
I
really?
think there is, yeah.
Oh, Reese's cup for 100. Yes. Oh my God. That and I will say Butterfingers. I love me some Butterfinger. I'm a little fat girl when it comes to candy. I just love all chocolate candy. Like Halloween, like
Yep.
so Mom was in Boston or Salem, and I was here with all the four dogs, and I decided I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna hand out candy because I need it for me. So I'm sitting there on the couch, like watching Hocus Pocus with little mini bites, and there's like knocks on the door. I'm like, nobody's home. Go away.
It's like click.
Right. Light off.
Yeah. That's what Ryan did the other night. He's like, there's people next door. What do we do? And I was like, give them fresh eggs.
Give them away.
Did you see Country Mama's Butterfinger thing that she made in her kitchen?
Yes, so I'm doing a bulk shopping. I'm piggybacking off of you, Lisa, on your last video of pantry stock.
Yep.
And we're going Monday. And I was like, if they have cheap candy corns, on Alicia, it is on like
I ended up going to the Walmart whatchamacallit. I don't know if you remember. I went to Walmart on one side of town. Today I went to the other side of town. I'm hoping to get that out this weekend.
Did you find that it was any different at either one Walmart, or is it kind of level across the board?
People were telling me that it was a drastic difference, but I did not find it to be drastic. I found it to be some things were different, some things weren't.
Right.
And it's 8 days apart. So, hey, Northern Girl Hobbies. Hello, Miss Southern Belle, and thank you again for your package today. I really appreciate it. Good night, Anita, Flower Folk Farm. Just make sure I got everybody. But yeah, I'll be putting that up in there.
See, we do Sam's Club, which is the same company as Walmart.
Yep.
So we do our meats there, and then we do whatever we don't grow in the garden, we do at Aldi's. And we were at Aldi's, what is today? Friday. So yesterday, maybe we were there and noticed already that the turkeys and the ham for Thanksgiving are getting sold out. So we were like, okay, well, we might as well get one now. So
yep.
So important, y'all that are watching, that watch these videos on stocking your pantry. It's not a fearmonger thing. It is just truth that YouTubers are spitting out to their followers to make rational human decisions. And everybody always is like, well, it's the homesteading community. It's not even a homesteading thing. It's just a human being thing that you want to provide for your family. And, don't hear it from, I never listen to the news that much anymore. I listen to all of my stuff on YouTube.
Yep.
So, because you're going to get real honest answers from YouTubers, whether you agree with that opinion or not.
Right.
You're going to hear honest opinion instead of a teleprompter telling some pretty person in front of a camera what to say.
Yeah.
So that is my spiel on that. I'm trying to read as I'm saying stuff.
No, you're spot on. And that's why I showed it, because, a lot of people were talking about shortages, for example, in Tennessee, and they were showing shelves being empty. And then I'm looking at ours and I'm like, they're not empty. You know what I mean? So I think it's really important for people to see the variations across the regions, to know that it may be coming to you. And again, don't panic buy, don't freak out.
Oh my gosh, that shit drives me crazy when people panic buy. These things, like when I got you and Cayce and Monica and Alicia to do the video with me about purchasing from local small businesses, when we put videos out like that, is to prepare people. The smart thing to do, be like, okay, what can I take away from this video? And that's what I try to do.
Right.
Three Rivers Homestead had a video come out, which if you haven't seen her, she has a lot of followers, but she's great, Jessica. And she talked about different paper substitutes for paper towels, toilet paper, uh,
Yep.
all that kind of stuff. It's intelligent to know different alternatives. So if something like it happens where you live, where the shelves are going empty, then you have a backup plan. Nobody wants to be like high and dry, like, oh God, let me go search all over Google now. Prep
Yep.
yourself now. Prep for it. Prep, think
Yep.
ahead. Don't panic buy though,
Nope.
because then you're gonna have like me, 500 rolls of the worst toilet paper in the entire world. I had to buy one ply. The house that I used to live at, I moved out. You had to have one ply, and so I bought 500 during cinnamon vanilla. Um,
Oh,
and now you can't give them away. People are like, "No, thank you, we're good.
yep.
You can keep that Scott toilet paper."
Yeah, no kidding. Let me just go back for a second. Hey, Chris's Clever Craft, welcome in, welcome in. So last year, I had a friend of mine who had a company who sent me looking for toilet paper for the company because they could not order it. And I was out there buying 2 rolls at a time, and I had to go to a lot of stores and couldn't get any of it. And the employees needed some toilet paper. How
And
crazy is that? So,
literally, when that was going on, I'm like, okay, how many butts are you really wiping?
yeah,
And
yeah.
has nobody seen that Charmin commercial that less is more? Like, listen to the bears, okay? What does the mama bear say? Roll it back, everyone. So take advice. Well, I mean, still do it sanitary.
Okay, thanks.
I'm not saying leave.
I had to go last night. I came home and Ryan was laying on the floor in the kitchen and the dishwasher was pulled out, so that didn't go well. So apparently it was skipping the wash cycle. And but I did my new favorite thing during cinnamon vanilla, and that is order online and pick it up at its store. Didn't even have to deal with it. So we ordered it, and I picked that up today. So of course, while I'm there, I make another trip to Walmart. I call it my prep and run. Like buying all the shelf stable stuff. I mean, Ryan and I won't have to go grocery shopping for a while. So, I mean, it's good because we've got all the meat and everything like that here. So,
It kind of feels reassuring though when you have your house stocked up. Like it's hard to explain. You kind of feel at ease. Your whole body feels at ease
yep.
because if something was to happen, you can eat and not starve.
Yeah.
So
And especially like they were talking about, if your prices are going up, might as well get it now, and
right.
so, I mean, I know that here our local grocery store is still quite expensive. Hey, Pastime 84. So yeah, I mean, the grocery store is still very expensive. So I figured, well, if I'm going to drive 2 hours round trip, and yeah, exactly, Q, you don't have to go out with the masses. So that's exactly what I do. I just go get stuff and we're good to go. So works out.
Let me tell you, Lisa, we went the other day because we're doing our photo shoot for our second cookbook, and so we had to get some ingredients that we didn't have for the pictures.
Yep.
Ground beef has gone from, I think it started in Georgia around $3.79 a pound, $3.79, maybe $4, to now it was $8.29 at the gas station for a pound.
Ugh.
I said this better have been like grass fed Jesus cow. Literally for $9, almost $9 a pound. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. And of course, people need it, which is why I always push y'all, make friends with local farmers, because 90% of the time they have it, they'll sell it to close friends. They may not sell it to everybody, but
Yep.
sell it to close friends.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, wait, Chris corrected it. So hang on a minute.
Oh.
Only people who are thinking about how they have to get ready ask when an event is going to happen. And he said the preppers don't ask because they're ready. That's so true.
True.
Oh my gosh, she is still going.
Grass-fed Jesus cow.
So what made you start a YouTube channel even back when it was, the reality show?
So I was an actor previously on television shows, and it felt like my career had kind of plateaued a little bit. And I wanted to figure out to do something that would bring me in some income. And everybody was talking about social media at the time, Instagram, YouTube. I wasn't really on any of them besides Facebook. And my niece, well, she's not really my biological niece, but Ruby, who is my best friend who's on the show, her daughter said, Auntie Casey, you need a reality show like the Kardashians. And I was like, that ain't gonna happen. But good try. And then maybe it's probably a month later, we were sitting down for a family dinner, and Ruby was like, me, you, and mom should just like shoot like 3 videos and just see if people watch them. And I was like, okay, yeah, I've had about 4 glasses of wine, so I'll bite. And we did. We we shot 3 episodes, and then 37 episodes later of being Casey, we're still having fun doing it. So that's how it got started. It was my niece. So I guess I got to give her royalties or something.
That's cool.
What TV shows? Okay, the one I was on mainly for the longest time was Teen Wolf on MTV. Yeah. So that I was on about 17 episodes of that. And then I did a couple episodes in Vampire Diaries, and I did a couple episodes of Fatal Attraction on TV1.
Hey,
But
Linda Lipsky, no worries. Happy to have you
Teen
here.
Wolf was mainly the one that put cash in my pocket.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
A little teeny bopper show.
So what kind of plans do you think you have for your channel going forward? Obviously, you have, the new land you've talked about, but what direction do you see yourself going in?
One thing that I would love to kind of mesh my 2 passions together. I love the entertainment industry, and I love producing stuff, and I love homesteading. And one thing that I've kind of I saw that one. Huh? He actually is a very nice person too. He actually is very attractive in person, but very, very nice. Funny Ian Somerhalder story. Yeah. When we were waiting for a different shot. So basically, what you see on an hour television show usually takes about 7 days. They
Okay.
do anywhere from like 2 to 3, sometimes 5 pages of script a day. Yes, I am the bleach blonde mess on Teen Wolf.
Well, it was the 80s, wasn't it? 80s, 90s.
No, that Teen Wolf, not that Teen Wolf. I'm still somewhat young. It was the television show on MTV.
Oh, okay.
It was the reboot. But in between shots on Vampire Diaries, there was a hair and makeup girl that literally was set for Ian Somerhalder to bring him a razor because his beard would grow, like
Yep.
in between shots, and because he was older, playing as 18-year-old, I think he was. So he
Yep.
had to like shave on set in between takes so that his face stayed smooth since he was a vampire and couldn't grow hair. And
Ah,
that was the funniest thing. There was one hair and makeup girl, that was her job, was to bring the razor to him and buzz him up, then go off set. He would shoot and do it all over again. So
yep. Tell me when you're done with that one. There's another part.
can you speak on the club, whether you were in it or okay, I'm done with that one. Okay. Help me out a little bit more with what you're asking.
So while we're
I'm
waiting
so
on that,
confused.
that's all right. While we're waiting on Chris to answer that, what have you learned along with your YouTube journey that you would share with others that are starting out that might be beneficial to them?
That is actually a really good question, Lisa. I think me and you have talked about this a lot, and it's prioritizing YouTube with your real life, your family life. Going into YouTube, I think a lot of people go into YouTube and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be rich and famous and this." Let me tell you, monetization, she ain't really that great.
Wah, wah,
Uh,
wah.
and you don't get rich overnight. It's a lot of hard work. One thing
Mhm.
is to what I have learned is pre-shoot your videos and plan out your days so you're not every single day on social media. Say, okay, Monday and Saturday, throwing out days, are my YouTube days. Shoot your videos, do your editing, schedule them so you can spend your life with the rest of the days.
Right.
Because as much as we love our YouTube family and everybody online, we still have one that's in our house that needs a lot of our time. And so I would say, um, you know, definitely prioritize your YouTube channel because it's still fun, but prioritize it by doing it not every single day.
Right.
So that's what and schedule your videos.
Yep.
Because now that I learned how to do that, I'm golden. I shoot on Monday, or I shoot usually Saturdays for Monday and Wednesday, and Monday for Friday videos, and I'm good.
Yep. I usually do mine. I usually do mine on the weekend, but now that I'm getting more time, but I try to stick to posting Mondays and Fridays, but then I post extra. But Mondays and Fridays are my guaranteed.
Yeah.
Once I'm not working, I can do the 3 times a week and then take it from there. Um, so Chris said,
Um, I wouldn't consider myself a big actor, but no, uh-uh. We
thanks, Dreaded Seeker.
let me go.
Here, can you see it all right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the first part. Okay. So when you're on set, you don't mix a lot with other people as much as um I was who did I play? I played Demetrius on season two. Um when you're on set, even if you're in scenes with other people, you're never really with other people. Maybe the producers would be in the club. I never really like even hung out with a lot of people on the set. There's a big club in there.
Thanks, Chris, for being mindful. I do appreciate that, by the way.
Yes. I definitely am not in the club, obviously. Um, I didn't get an invitation to that club. And I don't know many of the actors, unless they just didn't talk about it, that I worked with that would be in a club kind of thing. Um, did someone say the Mickey Mouse Club? Oh, Alicia.
Alicia.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that.
Okay.
That is that's a question, Chris. That's a good question that I honestly don't know how to answer.
Yep. Fair enough.
So, and
Mike, oh, sorry.
Demetrius on season two, Mike.
Very cool. Miss Southern Bella, you asking about my candles or Casey's candles? My candles have kind of stalled because I need to make bulk. So I ordered new supplies and I'm waiting for them to come in. Um, and so I will show everybody the process because, again, I want to show everybody what it's like to learn and do stuff. You know what I mean? So this is our journey on YouTube. So we want to show it all.
Yeah, I actually asked Lisa that the other night. I said, Lisa, when are your candles coming out? Because I want some.
Here's a good question for you, though. Why Etsy? Why not your own website? Just curious.
Um, well, I'll say first, we tried Amazon Prime, and have literally gone through a struggle with them of damaged items. We asked for all of our stuff back. We've gotten all of it back. Half was damaged. So we X'd out of the Amazon area, and
Yep.
Etsy has, I tried it because everyone was doing Etsy, and at first I was like, okay, I mean, what can Etsy? There's so many homemade candles on there. How could we ever even make a sale? And
Right.
I'll tell you that Etsy has completely shocked me on how well we've done sale wise. Now,
Wow.
am I making, six figures? No, but it's supplemental for what I need. So I just like Etsy. Our website seems to always be messing up. We go through GoDaddy for our website and it's always messing up. So I don't want to have our products just there and then it be down for like 4 hours and we could have missed,
Yep.
customers.
So you have it on both, is what you're saying.
We do. I mean, it's if you go onto our website, you can find our products, but it takes you back to the Etsy. It
Oh,
takes you back to
cool.
the Etsy shop. So
Cool.
just so I know that I'm getting all the viewers that I can for that.
That's really cool. Hey there, Josh at Skinner Farms, and hello, Mrs. VSNC09. So do you guys have any questions for Cayce? Or Cayce, do you have any questions for me?
I'm trying to think of questions that isn't going to give away stuff that you're doing that are not put out there yet. Oh, I just want to tell everyone to make sure you're subscribed to all of us because me and Lisa and Alicia and Casey and Monica have a podcast, well, YouTube Live, coming out mid-December. I'm excited about that.
Super excited.
I always joke and say it's going to be The View, but actually entertaining.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool. So do you want to talk a little bit about it? Because I know you
Yeah.
mentioned it on your video today. But just do me a favor, answer Miss Southern Bell's question first and then go into it.
What's my favorite saying? Bye, Felicia.
Ah, bye, Felicia.
Bye,
Bye, Greg.
Felicia. Bye, Felicia. And
Love it.
I actually say that to my dog all the time.
Yep.
So bye, Felicia. And I heard someone was putting in the chat way back the hey girl hey. So I would say that, but it's only because I can't remember who I was talking to when I was putting out the idea of doing the podcast, which is called Around the Hay Bale. And someone said, Casey, you should start it off by saying, hey, Hay, girl, hey, Hay. Just getting more confused. I'm getting more confused. But that is another saying, hey, girl, hey. But podcast talk, it's going to be a morning kind of talk thing. And I want it to be, when I reached out to these ladies, Lisa included, which was probably about a month ago, Lisa, that I kind of
Yep.
reached out to you to start.
Or more, actually.
Probably more than that. I wanted something where people could watch it as a morning kind of talk show on their way to work or watch, but it was related stuff, homesteading related instead of just pop news. Because yes, if you want pop news, you can go anywhere. You can go Facebook and get it. But to have people in a group that have different levels of experience that kind of mesh off of each other, I thought that would be kind of an interesting topic, and so decided to go with it, and we're gonna have some fun with it and have guest hosts. So we're gonna be reaching out to some. We're deciding on our host, but y'all tune in because that is what's gonna help us, the five of us, get funded for the podcast. So the more views we get, the more push out, the more you help our channels out. So yeah, we're excited.
Are we really going to have a hay bale? Because I that's my number one question right now.
Okay, so let me tell you, when we were driving today to the new homestead, there's this one property that had like 600 hay bales. And we were driving, and I was like, oh, hey, girl, hey. I need to like push one in the back of my car and just bring it home. But we can do the the photo shoot on that. The real hay bale.
No worries, Monica. Go enjoy Eric's birthday. That's what
Hey,
matters. Happy
Monica,
birthday.
tell Eric happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Is it a radio channel? I don't think Miss Southern Belle understands we're going to do it on YouTube.
No, we're doing it on YouTube Live, and then if you want to get it, you'll be able to get it on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. But it will start on YouTube Live. Not to confuse anyone, it will definitely start and be live on YouTube Live.
Live on YouTube Live. Live and in person live
Live.
on YouTube Live.
Well, yeah, and then turned into a podcast the day later.
Yeah.
And which means you can listen to us and not really have to look at our faces, unless you want to look at our faces, and then you can rewatch it on YouTube. So, right.
Absolutely. So I was going to open it up to folks out there. Does anybody want to come up and ask Cayce some questions, or you could ask him in the chat, whatever works. Give people a moment to check on in. Ann Dale is listening and lurking.
Dale?
She can't chat, but she's been listening. She said we're wonderful. Ann Dale is wonderful.
Yeah, I love me some Ann Dale. She just makes my spirit happy every time I hear her voice.
Watch her video where she talks about her story.
I think I have.
Oh.
You know, I joined in on her live the other day when she was. This is what I love about me some Ann Dale. Okay, it was like two it was like coffee cup things and like I don't know if it was a light or a candle heating a skillet where she was brewing some coffee. I was like, girl, you better brew your coffee out on that porch with 2 coffee pots. I was living for every second of it. Every second.
She's just a joy. When we went on backstage for Wide Family Farm,
the pumpkin carving. Oh my gosh.
Which I got to show you something really cool. Good night, Annette at the Cow Emporium. Have a good night. She turned around.
Hey.
She turned around and said to me, she's like, I had the power tools and everything, and she's got her drill. And she goes, "You're going to do that inside?" And I said, "Yep." So Andale was right. I had pumpkin everywhere.
Oh my, I was sitting in my camper, literally laughing out loud as Andale is squealing, doing hers. And Lisa's over here, it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen on YouTube in a while. I got a good laugh off of that one.
I can't tell you how many times I watched that either. I got to tell you.
Hey, Mountain Grandma.
Hey, Tammy at Mountain Grandma. Hey, Scott rambling with the brooms. Let me show you what arrived today. Can you hang on one sec?
Yes.
I forgot to bring it.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm going to go back to the chat to say hello to everyone. Hey, Scott. Hey, everyone that I missed saying hello to. Michael told me he was laughing at your dog wearing a sweater, but I used to put... Tell Mike don't judge me, okay? She is very cold. She is very cold.
I'm going to do a mail call with it, but...
Oh, my gosh. That is so... Okay, so let me just say, at first I was like, why is it called Pooperween? And I was so confused. And then I went into the live and I was like, oh, okay, Miss Thang, you better earn some income off the poop troop. And I got it. But I was like, Pooperween, what is that about?
But yeah, it says Wide Family Farms Poopaween Squatty Potty Pumpkin Carving Contest 2021, runner-up, second place.
I'm living for it.
That is so fun. Any questions for Cayce? And if y'all want to come up, I'm going to put the link in there for you. Give you guys a minute. Oops. I'm liking this green screen. Notice my free shirt looks all bedazzled.
I know it's like glittery, like on top of you.
I think we need another picture here. I love the smell of your candle.
Thank you. Which one? I always forget which one I send out.
This is the one I've had before sunrise.
Yeah.
Smells so good.
We actually sat down. We were like, we don't want to be too cheesy with our homesteading names, but we wanted like super homesteading stuff. Oh, like, I heart you regardless. Now, Destiny may judge you on you talking about her sweater, but I don't.
Good night, Seed Faith. Thanks for being here. Thanks, guys. So fun. Everybody seems mellow tonight.
I know. I think YouTube has warned a lot of people out these past couple of weeks.
Absolutely.
It's been a lot.
Absolutely.
Renee, did you see that I put out the schedule for YouTube Lives? I was looking, I'm like, that is a lot for someone to like keep up with 24/7.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
It is. It is. And I've kind of set limits on some lives because I need to be with my husband,
Mm-hmm.
So it was really nice. Tuesday and Wednesday, I wasn't really on. I was on all day, watching videos and stuff to support folks. But good night, Hanley Maid. But it was just nice to be able to veg out and stuff like that. What's your first plans for your new homestead?
First plans are we're clearing a lot of stuff on the homestead. The woman that owned it before had a lot of really great fencing for her animals that she had when 35 years ago she moved on. And I'm a little picky on how I want mine. So I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of that. Turning my inside of my house into a Pinterest page. So that's the first couple of steps. And you're more than welcome. Thank you for joining in, Andel. We love you and loved your video. So yes, Chelsea, that's my first goal. Now, Mom and Chris and Tara have different goals, but my first goal is my house to be a Pinterest page. That's what I want. I've been like screenshotting pictures on Pinterest. I have a problem.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, Miss Southern Belle said she's been doing video instead of lives. I like to do the lives. I think it's fun. I've added lives, and that's because as our subscriber count is going up, I'm trying to build our watch hours.
Right.
And they do grow quicker. So I have like a gap between what my total watch hours are and what's monetized. Or eligible for monetization. So that's what I'm doing, is trying to catch that up.
Which is smart.
Yeah. So I'm hoping it's just one of those things. I'm hoping that they'll get to the same place pretty close versus waiting until the end. So we're doing our lives on Mondays at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'm doing an interview on Sunday night with Bramble Hill Homestead, and it's going to be on right after Blue Collars live. I'm trying to think what time that is. I have to look it up. The time changes.
Chris.
What's that?
I was just laughing at Chris's Clever Crafts comment. Yes, Pinterest page.
Chris is awesome. Let me just look real quick. Because what's going to happen. We have the time change coming Sunday, so everybody will be confused. So this will be at, why is it not showing it? At 6 p.m. Pacific. So it'll be, I think it's 7 Mountain, but just check Bramble Hill Homestead. So I'm going to be doing an interview on her live, a little get to know us. I agree with you, Mike, at Vision Acres. I prefer the lives. I believe them to be more personal. but I also think that I think that the videos can actually show a different side of us.
Right.
Because a lot of the times we're working on projects and the camera's running and I'm not thinking about it. So I think it's pretty cool. Mr. Blue Collar said 7 p.m. Central. I would love to raid another channel. You know those bigger channels that raid people? Is there anybody live right now that we could raid?
Yeah, that would be fun.
Oh, I did it on North Shore Preparedness. I loved it. I received a raid from him, and a couple times. The one
See,
time
I'm
was
so new
hilarious.
at all this live stuff. I don't even know. I'm gonna have Lisa in charge of our lives for the podcast because I don't know how to do all that stuff. Lisa's gonna be producer also.
Hey, by the way, if y'all want to interview Cayce, contact me, please. If you want to have Cayce on your channel, please contact me so I can set that up for you. I've taken that on for Cayce.
Yes.
Is there anybody live right now? Can you guys take a look?
So
Oh, Melody, I'm not shocked that you were over your watch hours because, girl, you're posting 6-7 days a week.
Oh my gosh. And see, I respect anybody that can do that because that's a lot. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh.
I saw somebody say Vineyard Chicks, but I don't think the Vineyard Chicks are live, are they? Yeah, get a hold of me. That'd be fine. I'm Casey's agent for lives.
Yeah.
I'm serious. No joke. Right, Cayce? Tell them.
Absolutely. Lisa is my manager.
Okay.
And producer and buddy and co-host and pig, my soon-to-be pig grandmother. So
the Vineyard Chicks are live now. I didn't know that they were live. You guys want to go over and show some love to Vineyard Chicks and come on back?
Yes, we should because I love them.
All right. So everybody go on over to the Vineyard Chicks, show some love. Oh, wait a minute. No, it says stream 2 minutes ago. Can somebody confirm that? I see that it's streamed 2 minutes ago. Yep. Miss Southern Belle says creatively created crochet is live. Anybody interested in doing that one? Creatively.
I would be down for any of them. They're off.
Should seniors be allowed to get 97?
Okay, so 1 for Micro Farmer, 2 for creatively crochet. I want everybody to vote. 1 for Micro Farmer, 2 for creatively crochet. One Micro Farmer, 2 creatively crochet. All right. I'm seeing 1s. So that's Micro Farmer. So I want everybody to go over to Micro Farmers Live, tell them we sent you, and then come on back and we'll chat a little bit more. That sound good? And I'll keep chatting while we're raiding. Let me go to Micro Farmers Live. So make sure you go over there and tell him it's a love raid from Yogi Hollow Farm. So he knows, because I think that's really, really important. I like Micro Farmer.
Whoa, Jen, settle it, Jen.
What is going on there?
Jen, settle down.
Yeah, go over to Mike. Oh, can somebody drop the link for Micro Farmer, please? And yeah, go over there, spend a couple minutes in the chat, and then come on right back. But just make sure you tell them love raid from Yogi Hollow Farm. Oh my gosh, he's got a huge panel.
Okay.
Thank you, Andale.
I'm like double screening it.
Oh, this is so fun. Just keep putting love raid. That's what I'm doing.
Yo, Phil.
We
it's
called that
2:00.
2.0.
Are you
Thank you, Mama.
Yo, Phil, this is
This is so fun.
I keep taking over, Phil.
Okay, Mama, here's the thing. John
Have they
and
noticed us yet?
spinning round.
Hold on.
Hold
Hold on.
Oh, great.
Yogi Howard Farms in the house. Hold on.
Alabama Farm Life.
This is so fun.
Phil, I got people all over this other nation, bro.
Everywhere.
Phil,
Last time 84.
Phil,
Country Mama Music.
Yo, Phil, you can plug in, bro.
Hey, what was that?
Nationwide, Phil.
What was
Nationwide.
that music
Hold on.
video? They
Oh, Phil, Rambling. Hold on, Rubbling with
LP.
from Canada, bro. Canada. I'm just gonna let you know, Phil, how many people rock with Micro Farmer. This is Canada.
Australia here. Lisa,
Oh, hold on, Phil. Phil.
It's going worldwide.
Yo, Phil. My awesome. That's Australia.
That's all good. You don't have to. You do what you want to do. That's fine. Thank you so much.
Australia, Phil. You feel me, Phil?
Make a leg.
Oh, look at that ad right there. Look at that ad right there.
Oh, there you
What
go.
is
Ooh, I like that.
Kissing the weed.
Ooh, who's that beautiful model? Yeah.
That was a handful.
I'm just going to say this. That was not what I was expecting.
No, let me tell you. Why is
Kathleen, what was going on over there? I'm confused. Oh, I totally get it. What a train wreck. It figures that my first love rate was a train wreck.
Hold on, y'all.
You might want to mute that, Casey. I'm afraid.
Right. Bacon leg came over.
Oh, there we go.
They are off the chain.
I'm telling you, that's like Club Micro Farmer over there.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go check it out.
Right.
Can't even say what was going on because everyone was talking about it. They were all live. It's happy hour. Oh, that is not a good thing on YouTube. Good night, Miss Southern Belle. Okay, so I'm sorry.
That was too much.
I thought it would be a great idea. It didn't go well. I'll apologize. Oh my gosh. That'll teach me to do that, huh? Wah, wah, wah.
Okay, my mouse is not working now.
What happened?
Oh, there it is. I have one of those like air mouses and they suck.
Oh, sorry, guys. I hope you still love me and you come back after tonight. Yeah, I know. Spreading love is never wrong. You're right. You're right.
True.
Well, hey, you know what? That's exactly true, and that's exactly right. And you know what? Oh, that's cool, LP. Wait.
See, I can't read anything because my comments are the comments are frozen for me now.
Oh, okay.
Because all of that micro farmer love.
It was no, it was fine. It was fun. He's always like that. It's normal for him. Okay. Don't be sorry. I think it was hilarious. I just got here and don't understand. Leanne, we just did a love raid to Micro Farmers channel, and let's
Hi,
just say
Leanne.
that there was a lot going on over there.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
Okay, getting back to the live, Casey. Maybe somebody wants to join us to save us from another love fest.
Yeah.
That's as normal. Who has to
Back to the normal love fest.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it still worked, LP. You're so true.
I'm telling you. Let me tell you, Yogi. I'm calling you Yogi, Lisa. When you first meet Alicia from Country Mama Musing, you think, oh, sweet, innocent country mama. And then you get to know Alicia, and sweet, yes. But she even makes me clutch my pearls. And that is not easy to do. So, Alicia, hats off to you. I'm not going to show my hair, but hats off to you, girl. And that puff, puff, pass just made my life. Puff, puff, pass, love raid. Pass the doobie on the left-hand side.
Oh, wait a minute. Look who's coming up. She's checking her hair. Wait a minute.
Oh, did we just...
You ready? Okay. Hello.
Hey, girl, hey.
I was in here
Where's your
cracking up
shirt?
and drinking tea.
Chelsea, I love your sweatshirt.
Oh, thank you. Isn't it great? My lovely merch.
Show it off, girl.
I know, right?
Q,
Oh,
what milestone did you pass? And you're an amazing channel, so I don't even want to hear about it. You're the bomb.
Love me some.
I want to know what milestone she.
I can't see it on
I was going to say any milestone is awesome.
right?
Even if you are a tiny channel, trust me.
Yeah, and I mean, she went and got some orchard trees and put it in her. I think it was her cousin's yard. I mean, how ingenious is that?
Right?
Woo woo! Yay!
Very nice.
That's a good milestone.
You
Be
go,
proud of
girl.
that. Yes.
Oh no, Leanne, I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Chelsea.
I think it's a cow thing. I'm telling. Well, I can't see the comments or any of the chat right now, so I only see what you're showing on. And we had an issue with our cow earlier today too. I think it's just the cows today. They're obnoxious.
Totally. Look at the love for Q. I love me some Q. Congrats, Chris. Chris's clever craft. Woo, woo, woo. Nice.
333.
That's good. I got past the 666. It's driving me nuts.
Michael had his own page, so we have like our Vision Acres, and then I have mine, and then he has his own too. So because you posted that, we both went onto yours and subscribed with both of the other ones.
Thank you.
I was like, that's not a good number to be stuck at.
Hey, it's not.
No, it's not. Oh, green screen. Wait a minute. There's Daz.
Dazzy Daz.
I love it.
Scott's sitting at 332. Oh my gosh, Leanne is at 42 from 1500.
Wow. That's
Gosh,
awesome.
Leanne.
I'm
That's
so lucky
awesome.
I can't read these comments.
We will all get there. Oh my gosh, Melody said she was stuck at that for like a month. 666.
Oh, I figured out how to do it now. Okay, we're good.
I'll be right
Except in
back, you guys. Let me just grab something real quick.
Chelsea, I can't see any of the comments, so you're gonna have to, if there's anything that's absolutely hysterical, let me know.
I
'cause
can either see us or I can see the chat because Michael's taking his sweet time. He's coming now. He
I was
heard me
about
say something.
Mike. See if I can't pull it up on my phone and be smart. I think it's because of the love rate. Oh, that's a lot of light there, bud.
Right? That's what I'm saying. And he's sitting there staring at me, smiling because he turned on the light. Blinded.
Oh my
gosh,
look at
turn the light
that.
on.
Staring at me, smiling.
Oh,
Hey, I need the chat. Get over here.
I don't think you can get the chat on the phone unless you, it's hard.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could either look at the chat or I can look at like you guys, and I can't do both.
yeah, I'm looking at from my phone on the chat because mine's frozen. It's from that love raid, the puff path raid.
I got in there, and then all of a sudden, I mean, the F-bombs were flying, and I was like, "Oh, buddy, what did I walk into?"
Well, when I saw Jan in there, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be fun."
She
Yeah.
don't throw down those F-bombs though.
She doesn't do that.
Not on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, because YouTube's picky about certain things. Cinnamon
Yep.
vanilla is one, F-bomb is another.
I see. That's what I was thinking too. But then I heard all that, and I was like, "Well, I guess it's good for this show."
Well, here's
I
the
just
thing. Do
what
you
the-
want to
what
get
did
all
I
the
just-
subs? Here's the thing. I know somebody who is swearing in their videos. And of course, I'm making assumptions. All right. I'm just going to be real. So there's somebody who said something like, like the equivalent of poop.
Okay.
Right. And they said that word and they said something else and it wasn't an F-bomb.
You turn your phone.
And then what happened was when the reason I know this is when the video came on, it made me ask if I wanted to watch it because it was inappropriate for certain viewers.
Yeah.
So I try not to do that. I mean, I'm sure I have, but I try not to.
Makes sense.
Plus your audience, maybe your audience doesn't want it. Yeah, sugar honey iced tea.
Right.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about that whole thing. I don't think I even want to go there, but I think you're right.
Oh,
It's a big option. I got to find some cool ones for the back. This one came up on the was automatically there, and it's kind of weird, but
Thanks.
there's Mike.
Appreciate it.
We normally have you guys up on like the camera, and we're usually sitting down. But I was like, I just have my phone, and I don't feel like getting up, so I was just chilling in bed, drinking some tea, and I was like, why not?
you like my
Let me
new
tell
phone?
you, it's so hard to do it on your phone. That's what I have done
That's what I'm
before.
saying.
It's so much easier on the computer unless your
Yeah.
comment freeze.
Well, plus
Jazz
the
approved.
camera has better picture too. Like the phone is like kind of crappy, so.
And you'll get a cramp in your arm holding your phone.
Right.
I got the pop socket, so I can hold it from the back, and it
Yep.
doesn't. Yeah, it makes things so much easier.
Oh, I've
But
been
still,
meaning
when
to.
you're like this for an hour.
That's true.
You know how many lives I've been on with Scott, with him staring at
That's a
me through
valid
my
point.
steering wheel as I'm driving around town doing what I've got to get done.
That's a valid point.
Driving live.
Always.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go over to the piano now.
The fanciness.
Get
Yeah,
the tuxedo tail out first.
Yeah, the light colored carpets with pig poop is not going to work.
No, see, that was my thing too. Oh, we have, what is it? Carpet. We've got carpet in like the bedrooms.
Did you forget the word carpet?
Yes, I forgot the word carpet. And he's making fun of me. See, Cayce, it's not just you. He makes fun of me too.
Wait, I was trying to like read. I'm zoned out right now. What
Well,
did you
it's
make
late
fun
by
of?
here, too.
What are you making fun of, my friend?
Yeah, because I forgot the word carpet. I was like, that thing on the
Oh.
floor.
Carpet.
Oh yeah, I can't save you on that one, Chelsea. Sorry, you're on your own on that one.
I was gonna say because we have like, I mean, obviously lots of animals. So Michael chucks like cow poop into my house all the time. So yeah, the only place that I don't see it is on the carpet. And honestly, did you even take off your shoes whenever? Oh, that's a first. He did, as he's showing me his socks.
No boots on.
This is so fun.
How often does that happen though?
I got house slippers.
And
I've worn
there
them like
you
5
go.
times.
What is going on behind you?
Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys now. But
And
did
I'm
you
like
ever,
listening. I'm like, oh, and there's Ryan. Hey, Ryan. Oh, it's a picture.
yeah. Did you ever see, I'm sure you did, let's be real. And I'm not, please know that I'm not being mean. But you know how when people are sponsored, and we'll all do the same thing, let's be real. But when people are sponsored, they mention the words Premiere One 3,000 times in their video.
Yes.
So we got our Premiere One fencing. And that's basically what he was doing, was saying, hey, I got my Premiere One fencing.
Yep.
And he said it like 300 times.
Yeah, I need to try. I've heard Premiere One fencing like 4 billion times now.
Yep.
Mhm.
Well, 4 billion and one now.
Yep. I am
actually
having too
like
much
it, though.
fun. I gotta go the wrong way, and I gotta figure this out. There we go.
Are you setting up the camera? You
But
are
yeah.
setting up the camera, aren't you?
So that's what we were doing. He sent me pictures at work and told me that we got our Premiere One fencing.
I love ours.
We love it too. We got that. What did you get?
We have the poultry
Poultry Net Plus.
poultry net and poultry net plus. We got the original poultry net last year, and then we got the poultry net plus, which has better stabilizer rods.
Yeah, the rods are a lot.
Yeah, the rods are a lot thicker.
Nice. Hey Ariella,
We're
welcome.
getting that kind of live.
Jesus Loving Homesteader wants to know if anybody has ducks. Talk to me. I can tell you that we have 2 Khaki Campbell ducks, but DB Acres Homestead, unless somebody here wants to talk about it, but DB Acres Homestead, they're all about their ducks. Dawn and her family. So you don't have ducks.
We plan on getting some next year, though. I want to get the Muscovies because they'll actually roost like chickens, and they'll go back to their coop by themselves. And so I'm kind of looking forward to that. And they don't need as much water and everything like normal ducks and stuff. So I'm hoping. I just said they roost.
Oh, my bad.
Good night, Q. Growing with Hudson. We'll miss you. We love you.
I heard also, and somebody in the chat tell me if this is correct, but I heard that you need to like pre-order from like certain hatcheries now because of last year.
Oh wow. No, I got
Because of cinnamon vanilla.
Hey Troy, Bar Run Forge. No, I got mine. Quite honestly, I walked into the store called Runnings and I picked up 5 ducklings, no problem. I can order them from my local feed store. And by the way, Cayce, I contacted them today via email, so I'm waiting to hear back from them. But a part of your shop local, just to see if they would, because they've been such a valuable resource for us. Remember, I talked about it on Homesteading 101. And I just love him to death. So I'm going to see if I can basically just, do a thing on his store. They're giggling.
That would be a good video, though.
They're giggling down there.
Which one's giggling? Oh,
Giggly.
Them's is giggling. What y'all giggling about?
Uh-oh.
I'm setting up a computer.
Wow.
He couldn't handle the start. He's setting up the computer.
There she goes.
When on Yogi Hollow's live, you must have a camera and a computer.
I guess he doesn't like it that I'm holding the phone. He literally set up the camera and he's freaking because he wants to be on camera. That's what this
I will
is.
sit in the bed. I don't care.
No, Jesus loves his homesteader. Lisa needs to get like one of Ryan sitting right there, and then when he can't make it into lives, just put it up in the green screen.
How's that?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, it's my buddies.
That's my Maggie
okay.
Moo and Winston.
You can hit X on and I will hit start
A laptop board.
I'll be right back, you guys.
Okay,
We'll
we'll miss
see you on the laptop board.
I know.
Oh. Uh-oh. Here they come.
Oh, I wasn't even ready.
Okay, fine.
Now you're ready.
I'm having fun with it. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Mike, he's so picky.
I know. What a diva.
They're giggling after mine. Are you ready? Okay.
I just got called a diva.
Well, it's because you were sitting there like,
That's-
oh,
I was
wasn't
sitting here
ready,
like
I'm doing
this.
my hair.
No, I was pulling my hair out.
Yeah.
I just got called a diva.
Well, it's because you were sitting there like, oh,
I was sitting here like this.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. No, I was pulling my hair. Hold on, that's
What
us.
happened?
I fixed
Oh
it.
my goodness, that was horrible. Guys, I heard my own voice and it was not good.
Yeah.
See,
Hey,
that's
everybody,
why I don't
thank
watch
you.
back my videos because I don't want to hear my voice.
Mhm.
And I just saw, Lisa, that Mr. Blue Collar said, one more hour of this live and Casey's wine's going to knock him over. No, sir. I'm a professional. It will never knock me over. I am a professionale.
Well, I don't want to keep you too late because I also know that if it is almost 9:30 here, it's 11:30 by you.
Yeah, we on the EST.
Yeah.
And if you feed a gremlin after midnight.
He says that seriously too. The man who taught me what a dongle was.
Yeah.
I still don't.
It's just an adapter that you like plug in. That's all it is.
I
She's
felt so
gonna
bad
send it
because
to
I messaged somebody because they asked about it. They're like, what's a dongle? And I said, Chelsea sending you a picture of a
was
dongle
Monica.
right now. And I'm like, that does not
It
sound
was
right.
it was on Monica and Eric's live last night.
Yeah,
And
you
I
sent it
was
to me.
like,
Because
Yeah,
I
and
said,
then
what
he
the
goes-
heck is a dongle?
Yep. I sent it to Monica and showed her, and then he goes, "You need to send it to Lisa." And I was like, "Okay."
I got to get the picture out. Hang on, because
All it
was
essentially is an
fascinating.
adapter.
it was fascinating, though. Here.
is it a fun adapter?
No, not that kind.
No, it's not.
But see how it goes from the little plug to the big plug.
Oh, okay. Let me tell you about these
I had a
adapters.
comment and I can't say it.
Let me just say this about adapters. I just got a work from home job, and I had to learn about all these, like the blue ones and the white ones. The guy that was interviewing me, he was like, "Do you have a HDMI to D?" I was like, "I don't know what the
Do you
hell."
have an HDMI to a DVI cable?
I had to show him. He had to talk colors. He was like, "Okay, show
Hey,
me the
Carmen,
blue, show me the white."
That's my.
I can't do
Hold on,
adapters. Just give me one plug. That's all I need.
Well, the problem is they've gotten rid of so many different like laptops. A lot of people like ours and a lot of others are all wireless. Well, there's no guaranteed connection wirelessly.
So the only way to plug in an Ethernet cable is via one of those dongles.
Right.
Yep.
Well,
it's
I learned
funny.
something new, a dongle.
I hadn't even thought of that. And it was funny when Monica was saying that. And then you were commenting, Mike. I'm sitting there like this. And I'm like, oh, crap. He's right.
Oh, on the laptop. I was like, what is Lisa doing over there?
Oh, she was checking the laptop out.
Yeah.
We're having an earthquake.
I'm a little bit behind sometimes. Okay.
All right, I'll go back to putting Daz up there. What can I tell you?
Everybody loved the Daz.
Well, isn't that technically what we got for the SD cards?
Well, it's an adapter. Yeah.
Well, wouldn't it be essentially almost the same thing because of it?
Yeah, because a dongle is technically just a fancy term for an adapter for a piece of equipment that doesn't have the ability to do something. Yes.
I told him that. He said, yeah, I mentioned dongle in the chat. And I was like, that's not something you need to be doing. He goes, but everybody just started laughing. And I said, yeah, because
You said dongle.
you said dongle.
Well, it's funny because, everybody's talking about it, but is this a dongle? Well, it's not a dongle in the sense that I can't.
That's what it looks
Well,
like.
yeah, that's a dongle.
Okay, so what I use this for is, see, it's got the connection for the MacBook, and then it has the USB port.
Mm-hmm.
So I plug my light into it, the ring light.
Yep.
The other thing is I have this adapter for an SD card. So that's what I do is I put that in there. And there we go. So that works out pretty good. Good night, Kathleen. Thanks for being here.
Gosh, I was just so confused on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be the wine that knocks me over. It's going to be the dongle.
Yeah. Essentially, a dongle is just a fancy term for a small device able to be connected to and used with a computer to allow access. Yes.
Look at Josh.
It's just a fancy thing.
He read the definition from the website.
I just know it's a dongle.
He Googled define dongle and then just read you guys.
So I guess technically our SD card reader, which is this, would technically be a dongle as well.
We appreciate you, Mike, for
I was reading it. I think
doing.
you keep sassing me.
Hey, Kyle. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
That was good.
You're evil.
Oh, Troy at Bar Run. They said Amazon for everything. We have a video coming out in the morning to talk about that topic. Well, it's funny because when I bought I bought some stuff for my GoPro, and I realized the other day that one of my things has a microphone. I have to go check it out now. I totally forgot about it.
Oh, on the GoPro? I got so confused with that.
Well, I bought the wind cover,
Uh-huh.
and I bought an external microphone for it. And then I realized that I think it has another type of microphone. You know when you first buy it because you didn't know what you were doing at all?
Right.
Stop it. Stop.
And then I've been using that stuff for a while. And now the other day I was looking through my Amazon purchases of what I bought, and I went, oh my gosh, I think that's got a microphone too. Dig through the box.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh, what's going on?
The cat was trying to step on the
cats are in
buttons.
everything.
Oh, he picked up the kitten and was going like this, and he's like 6'2". So she had this whole like way to jump, and I'm
She's
like,
a cat. No. She has 9 lives.
Oh my gosh, you're stupid.
Have you guys milked the cow yet?
Yes,
Okay.
thankfully.
A dangle or a dongle because it really dangles.
That's what. Oh gosh.
Don't let your dingle dangle in the dirt.
I
Thank
think the
you.
dongle ate your baby.
That's an army cadence.
What?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I can't.
Don't let your dingle dangle in the dirt. Pick up your dingle and tuck it in your shirt.
No, she did not attack me. I was trying to make sure she wasn't going to because Michael was making her nervous. He's stupid. I love you, but you're stupid.
says, I love you, but you're stupid, honey.
Oh goodness.
Oh, here. It gets better. Look at Leanne.
Hey, this is why you shouldn't bring any of that up.
Where is Michael?
He's checking my back porch to see if there's anything trying to eat my chickens again.
Oh, I thought he was checking his dongle.
No.
I saw that video today, Chelsea, that you put out. And
Yeah.
as we're walking the homestead, I was like asking the homeowner, I was like, listen, one of my friends just posted about this with her chicken, so I need to know where you kept yours before. Like, this woman's looking at me like, what is YouTube? Huh? And I was like, no, one of my YouTube friends talked about her chickens getting eaten by an owl, so I need to know what's over the area.
Yeah, well, we found out today.
We lost him.
We were walking around trying to see if we could find any trace of the one that we lost, and we found a freshly dead chicken right next to my cow shelter. So, yeah, we don't. I don't know what happened. At least I was able to. Why is this echoing?
It's not us. We don't have anything up. I was making sure.
I was making sure. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that's me. Cayce, are you guys getting heavy? You okay? Absolutely, always.
Bye, Jazz. Enjoy the time with your family. Well, I think we're going to get going, you guys. It's a subdued night, I think.
Yes.
Agreed.
Well, everybody, thanks for being here. Thanks for the love raid. Sorry it went a little strange.
It was fun, though.
Oh, you never know what you're
funny.
going to get on Lisa's Yogi Hollow Live Fridays.
It was
Never.
I had the best intentions. Like,
Could
only
have gone to
love.
the crochet channel.
I know.
That might have been a little safer.
I know. Well, thanks, guys. We love y'all. Thanks. We
Thank you,
hope to
Lisa.
see you all next week.
I'm still going to be here.
Yes.
Casey, thanks for being here. Thanks, everybody, for being
Happy
here.
Lisa.
Bye, guys.
It's
Bye,
just like
Mike and
old,
Chelsea.
it's like old home week having you here, Casey. And these two right here,
These
they're
two.
hilarious. I just love them.
Oh,
Just
where's
stop.
he? I was going to try to poke his finger, but I can't figure it out.
Calm
All right,
down.
guys, we love y'all. Have a great evening, okay?
Pew, pew, pew.
Peace out. Bye, y'all. Thank you.